Now this next penultimate short piece is quite a variation for me. But when it's delivered, I will hear a collective yes and a fist pump and the words "about time." So for you people who kept asking and kept saying, here it is. People have asked me and pondered why I was selected to be the voice for the Trust and subsequently for Kim. And I've always evaded the real answer. Not tonight. The real answer is because I am the best at what I do. Pure and simple. I deliver things in a way that oozes responsibility, both to the Trust and the collective. I don't do sensational headlines for clickbait for the shows or blogs. I don't put out dates that come and go, that lead to disappointment. I say things what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I deliver the message as told and make it clear what is my opinion. Sometimes I'm told things and I don't put it out on the shows for safety purposes or whatever is ongoing, and I explain to the team why. So it's not a one-way street. I bring balance and insight to all the narratives pushed out. I care for all the people in all the countries, not just America or England. And most importantly, I'm more service to others than service to self, perhaps too much at times. I was, and still am, the best candidate for that role, no matter what others think. The only person that has any say in it is more than happy with the role I have done. It has been proven privately far more than publicly, and should the day come where I no longer do that role, no one can ever say I never did it in the style and the name of our show. But I expect the day will be a long time off, just to let you all know. Final piece tonight. 10 days after I was born, a president, who we just referenced, gave a speech that is as prevalent and all-encompassing today as it was back then. And here is a reminder with a THI twist at the end. This deadly challenge imposes upon our society two requirements of direct concern both to the press and to the President. Two requirements that may seem almost contradictory in tone, but which must be reconciled and fulfilled if we are to meet this national peril. I refer first to the need for a far greater public information, and second to the need for far greater official secrecy. The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are as people inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is a very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That was said by JFK all them years ago, and sadly it's still prevalent in today's modern society. We have gone through our whole lives with this hidden dark agenda, hiding in the background in darkness like a bunch of cockroaches. But events of the last decade have left those hidden exposed. Those very cockroaches are now in full panic mode and scattering into the light on a daily basis. But it's up to all people of the light to stamp on and stamp out those of hidden menace that have threatened to take our species to the edge of extinction. We all have a duty to do so. Our time is upon us to take our own personal responsibility for our future, not theirs. They have none. And I think we will prevail in doing so. But unlike the famous JFK quote said perhaps now a more modern quote is now prevalent. And so we end this show with this thought. Ask not what your people can do for you, but what can you do for your people? This has been the Truth, Honour and Integrity Show. My name is Thomas Williams, and this final song is from Kim and I. It's called Still Unbroken. Bye for now.